Welcome back to Suja South Africa. I'm Nicky Nash as always, and today you guys join me in this beautiful ISUZU V-Cross. This is the top of the range bakkie in the ISUZU range, and I've been waiting for this vehicle. This vehicle was launched in back in April, and we finally have it on test, and yeah, we can finally speak about the vehicle. But before we do speak about the vehicle, let's speak about Change Cars. What is Change Cars? I'm sure you guys know by now what is Change Cars, because Change Cars is really out there doing the most. Change Cars is the online platform where you can buy, sell, inquire about a car. Literally, if you're looking at an ISUZU right now and you have the previous one, you can go look for this one. You'll find you can even look for the previous generation ISUZU, and then you get the best prices there. And remember, they work with approved dealerships only. You know what that means, right? Chances of getting scammed very, very slim. But yeah, I think it's time we speak about the ISUZU V-Cross. So the ISUZU V-Cross, what do I think about it? Honestly, I really do love this bakkie. I've had it for the past week. I've enjoyed it. It's fuel efficient as well. That's very hard to say in bakkies nowadays because of how big they are, and diesel is expensive. But this one does give you what you want when you drive it properly. But you know how you do it this side. We speak about the exterior, interior, the drive, 3 things I like, 3 things I don't like, and recommendation. So the exterior, this car looks amazing outside. I think this is the best looking bakkie. No, I think this is the best looking bakkie for me. Honestly, I really do love this bakkie. There is really no competitor in terms of looks for this bakkie for now. The Amarok is yet to launch. The new Ford Ranger is yet to launch. So for now, this is number 1, followed by the Nissan Navara, personally for me. But exterior, it looks amazing. Front and back. That back, I was not really a fan because the front looks so beautiful that the back really can't match the front. But it still does look amazing. And when you get into the interior, it is a step up from the previous generation ISUZU D-MAX. We tested one before last year. It is a huge upgrade. When you look at this car's interior and where this car has been, this is an upgrade. So I do like the interior of this vehicle, comparing it to the previous generation car, not comparing it to what it competes with or what it's going to compete with. Speaking about the new Amarok and the new Ranger, because those two, interior wise, when those 2 cars come out, they're going to be number 1, honestly. ISUZU does have a bit of catching up to do in that regard, but I'm sure with the facelift of this one, they'll catch up. So it'll just be a catch-up game, basically, for ISUZU. But the interior does look nice. I do like the interior of the vehicle. More especially in the interior, I like the seats. These seats, don't mind the reflector. I'm in a bakkie, so bakkies are meant to have a reflector. But the interior of this car, the seats are my favorite thing when you're inside this vehicle. I do like the interior of this vehicle. Now the drive of the car drives very nice, as you can see right now. The only thing that, well, ISUZU is known for this is they are loud engines. Their diesel engines are very loud. Even the previous generation was louder than this. This one is slightly toned down, but it still is loud. I'm not sure if you guys can hear how loud it is, but it is loud. But the drive of the vehicle, literally on the highway right now, I'm on the highway, I'm doing 100. You really can't fault the vehicle. For me personally, I feel long distance driving is where this car comes to excel. It really excels on long distance driving, not short trips or those type of vibes where you're in the city. Although this car will be used by people who want to be driving in the city, but honestly, this car isn't meant for that. Personally, this car excels on the highway, long distance, and ISUZU is with you for the long run. So get out there, do the long distance, because they're with you for the long run. But yeah, I do like the vehicle, the drive of the vehicle. It's a 6-speed automatic gearbox. It is okay. It's not quick. It doesn't have to be quick. I'm not in a rush to go anywhere. And the power of the vehicle, comparing it to the previous generation, it is a step up. But comparing it to what it competes with, it is slightly behind. So power-wise, you're looking at 140 kilowatts and 450 newton meters of torque. It's the exact same engine found in the B250, the Mazda B250. We will get that sometime and see the difference between this and that. But that's the power figures of the car. Does it feel like you'd want more from it? Not necessarily. In this type of bike, you're not looking to go fast, so no. Unless if you've driven other bikes that are quicker than this, then when you get into this, you'd be like, I want to go faster. But honestly, the car will give you what you want. It doesn't. That is not slow, let's say. So I'm foot down. There. It'll get to speed eventually. It is, for what it is, I don't mind it. There's no need for me to be like, I'd like a petrol engine or something more powerful, looking around 200 kilowatts. There's no need for that. The drive is okay. The suspension as well, that is very nice actually. I like how it's a very bumpy ride. That I'll give it to you. The ISUZU is a very bumpy ride, but it handles imperfections so well. The suspension has worked very well in this vehicle. It handles the imperfections so well, and that's what I like about this vehicle, that it handles the imperfections so well. I can't emphasize that so much. And also, I went on gravel roads, and on gravel, literally, the car is excelling. You really can't fault it. Gravel road, I really can't fault this vehicle. It excels. It's like that's where it wants to be most of the time, not on tar roads, but on gravel roads. But yeah, 3 things I don't like and 3 things I do like about this vehicle. You know, dude, speak about the bad first. The bad first, and the bad. 3 things I don't like. One, and it happens all the time, is the safety features. Safety feature meaning the front collision warning. It's always beeping. Literally, if I'm in a robot, I'm pushing a robot and someone's passing and I am slowing down, it will beep. If a car somehow just cuts me in front, it will beep. If I'm about to overtake, it will beep. So I don't like that. It's very sensitive. It's always beeping. That's one. 2 that I don't like is the build quality of this vehicle in terms of the interior. There's a lot of plastic here and around the gear selector. There is a lot of plastic. I don't like that about the car. Honestly, I wish they could have done better in that regard. ISUZU. For price of this car, look at 814,000 rand, round about there. The build quality expected better. And the 3rd thing I don't like is the MUX is based on this vehicle, right? The MUX has an electronic handbrake. It has auto hold. It also has heated seats. This vehicle doesn't have heated seats. It doesn't have an electric handbrake. It has the normal handbrake, so there's no auto hold for that. And that's something that I don't like, because the MUX is based on this. So why make this vehicle hardcore buggy by keeping things like the handbrake and no heated seats? Those are convenient things. Sometimes you don't want to be pulling a handbrake. When it's cold, you want heated seats. Although it's spring for me now, there's no need for heated seats, but trust me, you will feel the need for heated seats when it does get cold. But something that you do notice is the electronic handbrake. I don't understand why it doesn't have that, but otherwise, there's the only 3 things I don't like about the vehicle. And 3 things I do like about the vehicle. We have the exciting part. What I do like about the vehicle, 1, I think you guys know that, it has to be the look of the vehicle. The car looks amazing in front. I like the look of the car in front. That's what I like about the car, 1. 2, I like the overall drive of the vehicle. It drives nicely. It handles well on the road. I'm doing 80 now on the highway, and you put your foot down, it gives you what you want. Foot down. Pulling. That's 100. 110, let off. So I do like that. It's not a fast biking, but it's not slow at the same time. It gives you what you want. That's number 2. The 3rd thing I like is how it handles the road here on tar and also on gravel road. It handles the roads very well. The imperfections, it just glides over these bumps. So now, do I like the car? Would I buy it? Would I recommend it? Do I like the car? Yes. Would I buy it? Yes. Would I recommend it? Yes. Let me tell you why. Significantly cheaper than its main competitors, that being Toyota Hilux Legendaris and the Ford Ranger Stormtrack that we tested as well. Those cars are a good 50,000 to 100,000 rand more than this. And there's the new ones of the Ford coming out, so that'll be more than this. So if you're looking for bikey and you're on a budget and you're not brand specific, and you fancy things don't move you, you want something that will get the job done, you're not looking for the heated seats, the big screens, all of that stuff, I would tell you, look, there is an ISUZU D-MAX V-Cross, lovely bikey. I would buy it. I really would buy it. I'd recommend it. So I would have like, look, I've had this contest, these are my complaints about it, this is what I like, this is what to expect from it, this is what not to expect from it, and then let the person decide, is this what they want? Will you be able to live with this vehicle on a daily basis? And personally, would I be able to live with it? Yes, easily. I've been living with it for the past week, and I've been like literally But question with me personally lies, would I take it over the Storm Track? Would I take it over the Hilux? I haven't tested the Hilux, so I'm not going to include the Hilux in that equation, but I'm going to include the bakkies I have tested. I've tested the Nissan Navara. Would I take it over the Nissan Navara? Definitely. Would I take it over the Ford Storm Track, the outgoing one? I don't think so. Because the outgoing Storm Track is a bit behind in terms of looks, and people are used to the car out there. People are not used to this vehicle. I've been stopped 5 times with this vehicle by cops, and also people at shopping malls asking me. So I like that. I like the attention. So attention wise, I don't think I'll take it over the Storm Track. Is the Storm Track a better bakkie overall? Yes, the Storm Track is a better bakkie overall, but would I take the Storm Track over this? I don't think so. I'd have to sit down and think properly about my decision, but I am not at that point in my life where I need to do that, so you guys don't have to know what my decision is gonna be. But yeah, I hope you guys did like the content. Tell me what you'd like to see. Tell me if you enjoyed the car. Tell me if you like the car. If you don't like it, tell me what you don't like. If you do like it, tell me what you do like about the car, what you think about it. Tell me the look of the car as well. I do love the look of this vehicle. But yeah, I'm Nicky Nash from Switch South Africa, and I'm gonna have to floor it. Oh no, I mean end the review. See you next time.